Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. Welcome to May 31st. Yes, June is almost here. Isn't it amazing? So we're going to join together. We're going to start with a little bim bam. Bim bam, bim bim bam, bim bim bim. Whoops. Got to enter my... Excuse me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I have to type something in. Sim Shalom live now. Apologies. Okay. There we go. Now back to the bim. Bim bam. Bim bim bam. Bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat 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 Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat peace. That's my wish for you all. My blessing for you all. Tonight we're going to do something that we haven't done in a while. We're going to sing Chama Merosh, Shabbat HaMalka. I believe the author was Bialik. I think that was his name, a great poet. And I'm going to put it on your screens right now. So those of you who know it, join with me. If you don't, you will learn it tonight. Chama Merosh Ha'ilanot Nistalka Boi v'netzei likrat Shabbat HaMalka Hinei hi yoredet HaKdusha HaBrucha Ve'ima malachim Tzva Shalom U'menucha Boi, boi, hamalka. Boi, boi, hakala. Shalom Aleichem, malachei hashalom. The sun on the treetops no longer is seen. Come gather to welcome the Sabbath, our Queen. Behold her descending, the holy, the blessed, and with her the angels of peace and of rest. Draw near, and here abide. Draw near, O Sabbath bride. Sing Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashalom. Is that beautiful or what? Is that beautiful? A brief aside. First of all, I want to welcome my daughter Eve and my parents. What can I say? I love you all. Thanks for coming online with me. And I want to welcome everybody who's here. Mariko is here. Shoshana is here. And whoever's in Los Angeles, everybody, welcome. So the story about that song, I'll put it on your screen for you. I remember when I served in a Reform synagogue, the rabbi, and I was the cantor. I was a cantorial soloist because I wasn't officially a cantor. He said, I'd like you to sing this tonight. And I said, no way. This is terrible. This is not a uplifting melody. This is sad. This is, And I remember I had an argument with him about it. Shows you what a little bit of time and a little bit of maturity will do for a person's life. Anyway, let's move ahead. We're now going to we're now going to garner a little bit of light from our sages, from Rabbi Akiva. Amar Rabbi Akiva, Amar Rabbi Akiva, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, ze klal gadol, gadol b'Torah, Amar Rabbi Akiva. So Rabbi Akiva said, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. This is the great principle of the Torah. Simple, right? There you go. Hardest thing in the world to do, but a simple thought. The simple thought. Now, let's continue. You know, this week I posted a little video of this song that I wrote the music for, and we've been doing it at Sim Shalom for a while. And I've had hundreds of people watch it. It's been great. So the translation of Nishmat Kol Chai is, let the soul of everything alive bless your name, Adonai our God, and the spirit of all flesh glorify and exalt your name forever. Transcending space and time, you alone are God. We have no sovereign besides you. So that's the Nishmat Kol Chai. So all you have to do, it's very easy. It's very easy. You sing each phrase after me. I sing a phrase, you sing it back. Okay? Let me just comment on the painting in the background. Thank you. The painting in the background is from a member of the Sim Shalom community, from Alexander and his mother, Catherine, and they are in Italy. And they sent me this beautiful picture, so I thought that I would put it up and share it with all of you. Thank you, Catherine and Alexander, if you're joining me tonight, if you're joining with our community. Nishmat Kol Chai Tivarech et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. Nishmat Kol Chai Tivarech et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ruach kol basar tifoer utromein zichrecha Malkeinu Tamid Nishmat Kol Chai Tivarech et Shimcha Adonai Eloheinu. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome. Of course, it's always an honor to have you here. Now we're going to light the Shabbat candles. I'll put the candles on your screens. If you have real candles, you should light them. And if you don't, you can just join with us and make these candles your own. Bring that light into your heart, into your lives. And we're going to join together in the bracha for lighting the Shabbat candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy by your commandments, and who has commanded us to kindle the lights of Shabbat. I'm sorry, I keep switching that picture by mistake. Forgive me. A little humor for Shabbat. We all need that. Let's sing Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seirchem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch. All right, now we're going to sing a song from Fiddler on the Roof, one of my favorite songs, and in Fiddler on the Roof, this is the scene where they light the Shabbat candles as a family. So please join with me. You all know it by now. I know you do. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel's shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor them, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 Wow. What a powerful, beautiful song. Let's sing. We're going to join together now. This is the official time when we welcome the Shabbat, Lecha Dodi. So I would like everyone in the Sim Shalom community right now to type in Shabbat Shalom and welcome each other as we join together for the Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, Nikrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nikabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nikabela. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nikabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat, Nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu elam yuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, L'shem u'letiferet v'litila. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat Nikabela. V'shalom hateret baila, Kam b'simcha u'v'tzahala, Toch emunei am sigula, Boi chala, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat Nikabela. Shabbat Shalom. I want to welcome Rabbi Misha is here this evening. I want to welcome Troy, Anthony, of course Dina is here, Shoshana, Ingrid, and Dorothy in New Mexico, and everyone who is here with us this evening. Welcome. We now will continue with the Baruch Hu, the call to worship. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due. Praise be the Lord to whom our praise is due now and forever. And now we're about to continue with the Shema Yisrael. You know, in our Torah portion this evening, Parashat Shlach Lecha, we actually have the liturgy that we read during the Shema Yisrael this evening. I'm going to put on my talit for you all. I'm going to show you. This is the atara of the talit. This is kind of a prayer leader's talit because it's very small. It's for the collar. But the blessing is Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehit atef batzitzit. Blessed are you, Lord our God, who has commanded us regarding the laws of the tzitzit. You give it a kiss. You go like this. You put it on. There we go. You make it even. Let's see if I can get it even. Looks kind of even, but the microphone is in the way. Let me go like that. All right. Here we go. Let's continue with the Shema Yisrael. Shema. Oh, and Rabbi Ori is here. Welcome, Rabbi Ori. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha B'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha V'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele Asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Let's join together for this last paragraph. And what's read, basically, when you put on these fringes and the techelet, the blue thread that, according to the tradition, is supposed to be in the tzitzit, when you put this on, you're supposed to remember the commandments. So let's read this paragraph together. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai, your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai, your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. I am the Lord, your God, who is truth. Now we will continue with the Mi Chamocha. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ay la la la, ay la la, ay la la la, ay la la. Mi chamocha, pa'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehilot. Oh, say fele, la 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 la. Sing, everybody, la 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 Who is like you, Adonai, among the mighty? Who is like you, glorious in holiness, revered in praises, doing wonders? If only the children of Israel, the Bnei Yisrael, would remember what they said when they were crossing the Yam Suf, the Sea of Reeds. Later, in the Torah reading that we're going to read from tonight, you see that they're not asking those questions anymore. They lose their faith, but we have some wonderful thoughts about that this evening in our sermon. So hang in there with me. And let's continue with Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asod et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam beini uvein b'nei Yisrael Ori leolam, ori leolam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael Shabbat la'asod et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba ve'olma divrach kirutei ve'amlich malchutei v'chayecha uve'yomecha ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב v'imaru amen. Yehi shmei Rabba Mavorach, Le'olam olol me'almaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ad, V'yitromam, V'yitnasei, V'yidadad, V'yidaleh, V'yidhalal, Shmei Dekudsha, B'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata, V'shirada, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Damiran ve'olma, V'imaru, Amen. I want to welcome our guest from Buenos Aires in Argentina. So we have Portugal represented, Buenos Aires, all over America. I say it all the time. Is this incredible? Is this amazing? Now, as an international community, we're going to join together in the Amidah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu. That's Syria. Rabbi Rose, come. Excuse me. Yeah, Syria. Really? Syria, Virginia. Okay. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, Ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Elam Adonai Mechayei Hakol atah, Rav leHoshia, Mechalkel Chayim v'Chesed, Mechayei Hakol, Berachamim Rabim, Somech noflim v'rofei cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayeh emunato, Lishenei afar, Mi chamocha ba'al gevurot, Umidom elach, Melech memid, Umechayeh umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emar atah le'achayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol. And now is your opportunity for a silent prayer. Please take a moment and have a personal thought and be comforted and be happy. All right? You have a few seconds now to do that. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imaru amen. May the source of peace in heavens above bring peace to us, to Israel, all the peoples of the world, and we join together for a loud and arousing Amen. Amen. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Before we continue with the Torah reading, I wanted to share with you the Vayichulu Hashemayim. I'm adding it to our service this evening. Might be new for some of you, but it's good to have new things. Vayichulu Hashemayim ve'haaretz b'chol tzivah. Vayichal Elohim bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa. Vayishpot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa. Vayivorech Elohim et yom hashvi'i vayikadesh oto. Kivo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasod. Read with me in the English. The heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day God finished the work that God had been doing, and God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done. Everybody come on up here now. Come on up to the bima. Come on, Aliza, come on up. Yeah, and Rabbi Ori and Jamie is here, and Ingrid. Beautiful, beautiful. And Sharon. Wonderful to have you all here. And Troy, come on up to the bima. Come on up. Okay, here you are. We'll now continue with the Torah service. Vayehi bin Sorah ha'aron, vayomer Moshe, kuma Adonai ve'afutzu oyevecha, ve'anusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ki mitzion teitzei Torah, u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'hikdusha Torah shall emanate from Zion, the word of Adonai from Yerushalayim. Praised is God who in holiness bestowed the Torah to the people Israel, and to all the peoples of the world. And we say Amen. All right, everybody who's up here, you all get a little piece of the Torah. Put it in your heart. Thank you. All right. Very good. We're going to now take the Torah from the ark. All right, so I want everybody to open the ark together. Very good. Take a little piece of that Torah, put it in your heart. Now we're going to join, face out to everyone who's in the worldwide community. There's 4,000 people here tonight because they're all here to hear Adon London's Devar Torah. So let's join for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo, Gadlul Adonai iti, Uneno Mimad, Shemo Yachdav. And we're going to process around the community right now, the 8,000 that Ori mentioned. And we're going to sing Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu, Moshe. Aliza, have you ever carried a Torah before? Tonight you are. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu, Moshe. You too, E.A. Jones. Carry that Torah. And Tyreek and everybody. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu. Moshe, yeah, Gabby. Torah, 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 Tziva Lanu. Moshe. It's not too heavy for you, Jamie. You know that. All right, here we are. Back up on the bima. There is the Torah. We're all standing around the Torah right now. All of us as a community. And we're now going to say the bracha as a group. And we're going to then read from the Torah. All right? So, here we go. I'm going to put the bracha in front of you. There we go. Together. Baruchu et Adonai hamavorach. Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. Ve'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please read with me. I'm going to chant it with the trope. Those of you who have some experience, you'll see the trope there. And our parasha this evening, I'll tell you in a moment. But let's join together in the reading. First you say Amen. You say Amen before you start the reading. Amen. Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. Shlach lecha anashim. Ve'aturu et eretz Canaan. Asher ani noten livnei Yisrael. Ish echad. Ish echad. Limate avotav tishlachu. Kol nasi vahem. Vayishlach otam Moshe mimidbar paran al pi Adonai kulam anashim rashe v'nei Yisrael hema ve'ele shemotam lemate Reuven Shamua ben Zakur. How'd you all do? I hope you were. I'm sure you all did well. Let's read the translation. All right? God spoke to Moses. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the translation because I'm going to do that actually in my introduction to Dina's sermon. So, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. You're supposed to say Shabbat Shalom to me. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, Sim Shalom community. In our Torah portion this week, God instructs Moses to Shalach Lecha, to send men to scout the land of Canaan. This was the land that was to belong to them, the land that we now call Eretz Yisrael, the land that we now call Israel. Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, Shlach lecha anashim, ve'atur et Eretz Canaan asher ani noten livnei Yisrael, ish echad, lemate avotav tishlach kol nasi vahem. Send for yourself men who will shout. They might shout also, but who will scout the land of Canaan, which I am giving to the children of Israel. You shall send one man, each for his father's tribe. Each one shall be a chieftain in their midst. Now, Shalach Lecha literally translates to send for yourself. And in the choice of these words, our sages explain that God was not pleased with this mission of sending scouts into the land. God wasn't pleased because of the lack of trust displayed by these whining Jews. We're still whining even today, by the way. The children of Israel, portrayed in the Torah, were a spineless group, a spoiled group, and faith in God, even then, even after all those miracles, was hard to come by. So when we read in the Torah, Shalach Lecha, we understand that God is saying, this one is on you, Moses, and on the community. So Moses then sends 12 scouts, or some say spies, to the land of Canaan, which is the land of Eretz Yisrael. And 40 days later, they return. 10 of the spies warn that the inhabitants of the land are giants and warriors more powerful than we. Only Kalev and Yehoshua, only 2 of the 12, insist that the land can be conquered as God has commanded. So the people whine some more that they'd rather return to Egypt, and God decrees that Israel's entry into the land should be delayed for 40 years. And during that time, that entire generation will die out in the desert. The lack of trust, the lack of faith is, of course, the principal theme of this Torah portion, a theme that rabbinical student Dina London examines in the context of positive thinking. So it's my pleasure.
Shabbat Shalom. My paternal grandmother, though born Jewish, was a fervent Christian Scientist, and one of the topics that most captivated her was the idea of the power of positive thinking. As a devout student of Mary Baker Eddy, the founder of Christian Science, she would with great fervor underline passages in her religious books that reiterated the concept that positive thought would result in a favorable outcome. In this week's Torah portion, Shlach, we find the Israelite scouts returning from their expedition and giving a report on what they had found. "We came to the land you sent us to. It does indeed flow with milk and honey, and this is its fruit. However, the people who inhabit the country are powerful, and the cities are fortified and very large." Caleb then said, "Let us by all means go up, and we shall gain possession of it, for we shall surely overcome it." But the men who had gone up with him said, "We cannot attack that people, for it is stronger than we. The country that we traversed and scouted is one that devours its settlers. All the people that we saw in it are men of great size." So we are witness to very differing opinions of the same experience, and the negative report ends up inciting the people into a chaotic frenzy. How many times in our own lives are we faced with situations that can be couched in positive or negative terms? And what is our perspective when we are faced with that choice? Chazak, chazak, v'nechazek, be strong, and may we be strengthened, are the words that are spoken at the end of each book of the Torah as a transition from one book to the next. These words exemplify a core value in Judaism. When there is an obstacle, it is not the end, but rather a possibility of something greater than what you ever expected. These words keep us focused on our journey. We are asked to continue moving forward despite difficulties encountered. "There is nothing good or bad, only thinking makes it so," we read in Hamlet. And if we pay close attention to our bodies and our emotions, we can witness that negativity fills us with anxiety, fear, and dread, while positive thoughts lift our spirits and put us in a state where anything becomes possible. One day, an old man was walking along the beach. It was low tide, and the sand was littered with thousands of stranded starfish that the water had carried in and left behind. The man began walking very carefully so as not to step on any of the beautiful creatures. Since the animals still seemed to be alive, he considered picking some of them up and putting them back in the water where they could resume their lives. The man knew the starfish would die if left on the beach's dry sand, but he reasoned that he could not possibly help them all, so he chose to do nothing and continued walking. Soon afterward, the man came upon a small child on the beach who was frantically throwing one starfish after another back into the sea. The old man stopped and asked the child, "What are you doing?" "I'm saving the starfish," the child replied. "Why waste your time? There are so many. You can't save them all, so what does it matter?" argued the man. Without hesitation, the child picked up another starfish and tossed the starfish back into the water. "It matters to this one," the child explained. Do we choose the path of hope or the path of despair? In the end, says Elie Wiesel, people become the stories they hear and the stories they tell. For most of her adult life, my grandmother suffered from bipolar disorder. In addition to her passionate devotion to Christian Science, she also spent a lot of time in and out of the hospital. And unfortunately, drugs for manic depression weren't as advanced as they are now, so her condition didn't stabilize until she reached old age. Even though my grandmother's grandfather was a rabbi, I'm sure that she never knew the great Kabbalist and Hasidic master known as the Zemek Zedek once said, "Think good and it will be so." And yet, this was her focus until her death at the age of 99. Many months ago, I mentioned to all of you that Rabbi Mordechai Kaplan, the founder of Reconstructionist Judaism, said that creativity is the most divine phase of reality. In that vein, may we scout our own lives for the good, and may we place our focus on favorable outcomes now and in the future. For it is with this attitude that we can most easily create a better life for ourselves and for all the world. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Dina. I do believe that your grandmother's positive outlook was something that we should all strive to emulate. And if we need a symbol to focus our faith onto, in much the same way tzitzit is the Jewish symbol for faith, then viewing every glass as being half full rather than half empty can represent a universal acceptance of what you call favorable outcomes. Kol hakavod Dina. Sim Shalomers, we will now begin to conclude our service. Join with me for the blessing after the Torah reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah. We're now going to continue with a Misha Berach for the sick among us. We have a member of our Sim Shalom community. I believe she's very young. I've never spoken with her, but she's the sweetest. She Facebooks me and she texts and she emails me, and her name is Lorianne Musco. And I understand that today she had surgery, so she's really in my thoughts. I'm going to put the Misha Berach in front of the screen. We are grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers that you have implanted within your creatures. Sustain Lorianne Musco, Arlene Maybloom, anyone else. I will announce them. Please type in their names right now. I know there's a little bit of a delay. Deborah and John, Baruch, Ahuva Bat Mina Nechama, Tzipora Miriam Bat Lev Zahava, Luis, Janet and Anna, Albina, Esther Bat Naomi, baby Abigail, Ruka, Rosalind Tobias, Barbara, Raphael Yehuda, Chaim Ben Shufra, McIntosh, Sam Levine, Tracy Mishler, Pat Gabella, Christina, Lulu Bear, Michael, Yonatan Simcha Bat Leah Rivka, Miriam Ellis, Paula Steele, Don Violet, and we continue. Sustain all of those we've just mentioned. Cheryl, all of these people are loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude that they need to endure weakness and pain. Help us to find ways to show our love and concern for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. And may all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei HaCholim, and we include Binyamin ben Harav, Ori v'Rachel HaKohen. Let's return the Torah. Everybody, you're still on the bima. Nobody has sat down. Okay, I want you to open the ark, take that little piece of the Torah that's in your heart, keep it there, but give a piece back. Put it in the ark, very good, and let's sing Eitz Chaim Hi. Eitz Chaim Hi, Lama Chazikim Ba, Etom Cheha, Meushar, Deracheha, whoops, Darchei Noam, B'chol Netivoteha, Shalom, Shalom, Hashivenu Adonai, Elecha v'nashuva, Chadei Shameinu. Close the ark now, everybody. Close the ark together. It's good. You all did terrifically. Thank you. Thank you for helping me and joining with me in the Torah reading and participating as a community. It doesn't get any better than that. I want to just take a moment and welcome Gabi Moore and anyone else who's here for the first time. Welcome. We hope you'll continue to join us. I also want to welcome Jackie, my old friend. I saw you before. I hope Matt's doing well, and Randy, of course. Let's continue with the Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, l'teit gedula le'yotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyei haratzot, v'lo samanu kemishpachot hadama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, Begon aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu koraim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei amlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. V'nemar v'haya Adonai l'melech Al kol haaretz, bayom hahu, yihye Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. Thoughts now turn to those who are no longer with us in body, but who are with us in spirit and in our hearts, in everything that we do, still with us in our lives. The Mourner's Kaddish, Yitgadal v'Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mavorach Li'olam Ulalmei Olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yit'halal Shemei dekudisha barichu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran ba'olma v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. We'll now continue with the Adon Olam. Sometimes we don't have time for the Adon Olam, but we do tonight. Adon Olam, Hashem malach, V'terem kol yitzir nivra, Leid nasa b'chefzo kol, Azai melech shemo nikra, Ve'acharei kichlod hakol, Levado והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה ותפארה והוא אחד ואין שני להמשיל לו להכבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה והוא אלי וחי גואלי בצור חבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו אבקיד רוחי בעת אישן ויעירם ועם רוחי גביעתי אדוני לי ולא יירם. Adonai is with me, I shall not fear. Ladies and gentlemen, before we officially conclude, it's now time, before we make Kiddush, it's now time to do Bob Dylan's blessing, which could have been written by any of our great sages. It's that good. And maybe Sammy will join. Sammy, where are you? Ari, come here. Maybe Sammy will join us. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars, climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of changes shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you stay forever young, forever young, forever young. May you stay, Sammy, forever young. Oh yeah, may you stay forever young, forever young. May you stay forever young. I tried. I couldn't get Sammy to sing. I'm sorry. Once again, I want to call your attention to this beautiful painting. It's courtesy of Alexander and Catherine from Italy. Thank you for sharing that beautiful painting with me. Let's make Kiddush right now. We have 1 minute. Join with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho b'yahava v'ratzon inchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila l'mikra'e kodesh zeichel yitziat mitzrayim. Kivanu v'charta v'yotanu kidashta mikol amim, v'shabbat gadshecha b'yahava uv'ratzon inchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mikadesh HaShabbat. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for Sim Shalom's service once again. Call HaKavod to Dina London for her beautiful Devar Torah. And call HaKavod to all of you for joining with us this evening. My parents and Eve who are watching. God bless you all. I love you all. You are my community. So blessings. And God willing, I'll see you next week. Be well. Shabbat Shalom.